Have you ever wondered why some people with less talent, less skill, and less discipline than you still manage to win? Ever wonder how they manage to make more money and live a life that feels out of reach? It's not luck. It's not destiny. And it's definitely not because they're better than you. It's because they understand something most people never learn. The world doesn't reward the best. The world rewards the strategic. While you hesitate, they calculate. While you wait for the perfect moment, they create the moment. While most people hope for success, they engineer it. And no one understood this better than Niccolò Machiavelli. He was an ordinary man who discovered an extraordinary truth. Power belongs to those who understand human nature, not those who simply have good intentions. He didn't teach evil. He taught clarity, the kind of clarity that cuts through excuses and exposes the real reason people succeed. They think differently. They act differently. They move with intention, not emotion. And in today's digital world, where attention is power and your phone is a battlefield, the people who rise to the top are not the strongest or the luckiest. They are the ones who understand strategy. By the end of this video, you'll know how to apply Machiavelli's psychology, ethically, to build online income, gain influence, and finally take control of your life. So, if you've ever wondered why you're not where you should be, this is the video that will change everything. Let's begin. A wise ruler must understand the world as it truly is, not as he wishes it to be. This idea is simple, but devastating. Because most people fail, not from lack of talent or time or money, but because they live in a fantasy. They imagine success instead of confronting reality. People say things like, "I'll be a millionaire someday. I'll start when I'm ready. I just need one viral video." These statements sound harmless, but Machiavelli would call them dangerous illusions. They give comfort, but they destroy progress. Because when you believe the future will magically fix everything, you lose the urgency to act today. Machiavelli teaches us something different. Success begins with brutal honesty, not with dreams, not with motivation, with truth. So ask yourself, who am I right now, not the version of me I wish existed? What skills do I actually have today? What resources do I really control? What platforms fit my strengths? TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Fiverr, or digital products? What can I do immediately without waiting for the perfect moment? This shift from dreaming to calculating is the heart of Machiavellian thinking. Let's make it practical. If someone says, "I want to make money online, but I don't know where to start," most people respond with excuses. A Machiavellian mind does the opposite. It asks, where is the path of least resistance? What is the fastest entry point? What can I use today with zero excuses? Maybe it's recording simple TikTok videos with a phone. Maybe it's selling something locally on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe it's using AI to create digital products within hours. Maybe it's offering a skill on Fiverr even if you're a beginner. It doesn't matter where you start. It matters that you start with reality, not fantasy. Because clarity creates momentum, and momentum creates income. Machiavelli's harsh truth is this: the online world does not reward dreamers. It rewards strategists. If you want results, stop imagining the future and confront the world exactly as it is. Your skills, your tools, your time, your situation, these are not limitations. They are your starting weapons. The people who win online are not the most talented, not the smartest, not even the luckiest. They're the ones who can look at reality without flinching and make their first move. Part 2. Control your image. Perception is power. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few know what you are. At first, it sounds like a warning, a cynical, almost cruel observation about life. But if you understand it, it's one of the most powerful truths ever written. In the online world, this principle is everything, because you are not paid for who you truly are. You are paid for how people perceive you. Think about it. Do people care if you have a degree, if you have decades of experience, or if your life is perfect? Not really. They care about what you project: authority, clarity, value. You don't need a degree, years of experience, expensive equipment, a perfect life. All you need is to appear valuable. And let me be clear, this is not manipulation. This is branding. This is strategy. Just like Apple, Nike, and Tesla, brands that dominate their industries not just by products, but by perception. They understood one Machiavellian truth: perception shapes reality. Your ambition, your goals, and your online presence must align. If you want to sell motivational content, you must look disciplined. Your messages, your visuals, your posture, your voice, they all need to radiate focus. If you want to sell graphic designs, your profile must look clean, sharp, professional, like your portfolio has already conquered the world. If you want to sell digital templates or online courses, your page must feel organized, credible, trustworthy. Because people buy confidence, people buy authority, people buy clarity. Even if you're uncertain inside, Machiavelli says, appear confident anyway. Because confidence influences outcomes. People will follow what seems certain, even if behind the curtain the creator is learning as they go. In the digital age, your online presence is your throne. It's where influence is built. It's where trust is earned. It's where power is projected. Every post you make, every video you upload, every image you share, it communicates who you are, or who you want the world to believe you are. Machiavelli understood that perception can shape destiny. A ruler who appears strong is followed. A brand that appears valuable is purchased. A creator who appears confident is listened to. So, build your presence with intention. Every detail matters. Every frame, every caption, every interaction contributes to the image you want the world to see. Because in this world, perception is not just power, it is currency. And those who master it will rise far faster than those who wait to be ready or be perfect. Part 3. Strategy over emotion. He who becomes master of his emotions controls outcomes. Think about that for a moment. Most people fail online not because they lack talent or opportunity, but because they let emotions dictate their actions. They post when they feel inspired. They create when they feel motivated. They quit when they feel discouraged. Sound familiar? That's the exact opposite of how winners operate. Machiavelli teaches us that success is not built on fleeting feelings. It's built on strategy, discipline, and deliberate action. In the online world, emotions are a trap. You might feel tired. You might feel uninspired. You might feel like giving up. But strategy says action comes first, motivation comes second. Let's break it down with a Machiavellian formula for online success. 1. Pick one niche. Don't chase 10 ideas. Focus like a predator. Clarity comes from commitment. 2. Create consistently. Machiavelli would advise volume over perfection. Post, upload, design, write, every day. Quantity produces clarity. Clarity produces mastery. 3. Test fast, fail fast, learn fast. Fortune favors those who adapt. Notice what works. Notice what fails. Adjust, iterate, repeat. 4. Scale the winners. Anything that gains traction, double it. Anything that earns income, triple it. Stop investing in what doesn't work. Stop clinging to attachments or emotions. Emotions are slow. Strategy is fast. Emotions lead to hesitation. Strategy leads to results. Here's the truth. The people who dominate online aren't always the smartest. They aren't the luckiest. They are the ones who think several steps ahead. They plan when others panic. They act when others wait. They move decisively when everyone else hesitates. And you can do the same. Start by removing emotional thinking. Remove excuses. Remove the hope that things will magically align. Replace it with calculation. Assess your skills. Assess your tools. Assess your opportunities. Then move, swiftly, deliberately, strategically. Because in the online world, speed plus strategy beats raw talent every single time. Machiavelli's harshest lesson is simple. Those who wait for motivation never rise. Those who follow strategy always do. So stop waiting, stop feeling, start calculating, and start winning. Part 4. Leverage is power. Power is not about doing everything yourself. Power is about using the right tools, resources, and people to multiply your efforts. He saw rulers conquer nations, not because they were stronger or smarter, but because they knew how to leverage armies, alliances, and intelligence. And today, the battlefield has changed. Your kingdom is digital. Your army is attention. Your tools are the platforms, technology, and networks you use. Leverage is your weapon. Imagine this. One person with the right leverage can accomplish in a week what would take a team of 10 years without it. In today's digital battlefield, leverage wears many faces. It's technology, AI, automation, and data that multiply your effort. It's platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Fiverr, that amplify your reach. It's collaborators, allies, partners, and micro-influencers who extend your influence. And it's content, one video, one post, one product that can be replicated, reused, and scaled to create exponential impact. Machiavelli would call this strategic multiplication. He would advise, don't just work harder, work smarter through leverage. Think about AI for a moment. With AI, you can generate multiple product ideas in minutes, write scripts and copy effortlessly, design graphics and logos without expensive software, edit videos at lightning speed, automate posting to multiple platforms. One person, one vision, infinite output. This is leverage in action. Even small collaborations can become enormous leverage. A single partner with influence can open doors to thousands of new eyes, clients, and followers. A single connection can multiply your reach beyond what years of effort alone could achieve. Machiavelli taught rulers to never ignore opportunities to strengthen their position. In modern terms, that means use tools others ignore, build networks others overlook, scale systems others take for granted. The digital world is overflowing with potential, but most people are blind. They create content slowly. They try to do everything themselves. They hesitate to reach out, to automate, to scale. Leverage separates the weak from the winners. Your challenge is simple. Find the leverage in your hands today and use it relentlessly. Because in the online world, the most powerful people are not the most talented, not the most hardworking, not the luckiest. They are the ones who recognize leverage and use it. And when you combine strategy, clarity, and leverage, you move from being just another creator to becoming a force that cannot be ignored. Part 5. Build allies, not audiences. Machiavelli understood that no one rises alone. A wise ruler builds networks of support. In the digital world, this principle is more relevant than ever. Followers are not enough. Likes are fleeting. Comments fade. If you want real power, real influence, real results, you need allies, not just an audience. Think about it. An army of 1,000 passive viewers will not move mountains for you. But a handful of strategic allies, people who amplify your message, open doors, and share your work, can multiply your reach beyond imagination. Allies can be anyone who already controls what you want. Micro-influencers in your niche, admins of popular Facebook groups, creators on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, sellers, coaches, or freelancers whose audiences overlap with yours. The Machiavellian mindset is simple. Leverage what others have to create your own empire. But building allies isn't about flattery or empty promises. It's about value. It's about giving first, sharing first, helping first. The person who receives more than they give will always lose influence. Here's how you turn connections into power. Collaborate with a micro-influencer on a video or post to reach new eyes. Offering value, a service, a tool, or a resource in exchange for exposure or a shout-out. Joining niche communities and providing real, actionable insights that make you indispensable. Reaching out to creators with proposals that benefit both sides. Turning connections into long-term partnerships. Every connection is a potential amplifier of your influence. Every collaboration is a bridge to an audience you would never reach alone. Machiavelli's brilliance was in understanding that influence compounds. A single ally can introduce you to hundreds, even thousands of others. A single partnership can open doors that talent alone cannot. The lesson is clear. Don't just chase numbers. Don't just chase followers. Chase strategic connections. Chase people who can elevate your vision. Because in the online battlefield, alliances are power. They turn ordinary creators into unstoppable forces. They allow you to scale faster, reach further, and create impact beyond what you could do alone. Remember, the world rewards those who think strategically, those who build alliances over audiences, those who cultivate influence over vanity metrics. The stronger your network of allies, the faster your ideas spread, the higher your influence grows, and the closer you get to dominating your niche. Section 6. Dare to take risks. Machiavelli wrote, "Fortune favors the bold." This one principle has created more millionaires, innovators, and success stories than any book or motivational quote ever could. Most people don't fail because they try and fall short. They fail because they never act. They wait for confidence. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait for a sign from the universe. Meanwhile, opportunities pass, competitors rise, platforms change, and they remain frozen, paralyzed by hesitation. Machiavelli's lesson is clear. Opportunity belongs to those who move first. The digital world rewards action, so go post that video, launch that product, offer that service, build that brand, test that idea. You don't need perfection. You need momentum. You don't need a 10-year plan. You need a plan for today. One step, one post, one offer, one connection. Action separates winners from dreamers. Even small risks, taken consistently, compound into massive results. One video, one post, one collaboration, one launch can change everything. Taking action is the most Machiavellian move you can make. It forces clarity. It teaches faster than theory ever could. It creates opportunity, influence, and income. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. The right moment is now. Fortune favors the bold, and boldness is strategy in motion. Take the first step today. Every empire, every successful brand, every influential online presence started with one bold move.